Hello, 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 and welcome back to the show for a lovely Tuesday morning. Wow, we got through Monday all right, but it was a little bit hairy there for a bit, but we're back on Tuesday, and it's going to be a hot day today, I think. I think it's going to be good. Tuesdays are the best. We're going to get started. We're going to kick it off. So, as usual, I come down in the morning, I open up my Twitter, I go straight to the For You tab, and I'll just start scrolling. I do this in one recording. I don't edit this at all. I put in the bare minimum amount of effort. This is actually in a window that I have in the morning to between work and running. I can do 30 minutes. I can come in here and chat to you all and react to some of the shit show that's going on Twitter. Anyways, guys, you know the go. So let's have a look. Let's kick it off. First of all, I sent out a tweet earlier to see if anyone had anything to talk about. And the only one who actually replied, believe it or not, was Chris. And Chris just wanted me to cover some of his tweets. If you're not already following Chris, give him a follow. He's not too much of a sex pest, but he's improving. He's getting there. He's getting better. But yeah, so what's was it something I said? Yeah, Chris, they're just gonna block you. I got blocked by a golf dude last night because I'm not even gonna get into it. Oh, Chris is getting a little bit spicy there. Some other people. No. Look, Chris, I love your tweets, dude, but I'm just going straight to the For You tab. That's where the party is. That's where the party is. Okay, let's go there. Let's go. Okay, go to the top. Let's see what we got. Steve, how can Steve pop up twice? Steve, I can't do this. You were at the top of the list yesterday. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So what have we got? Laura J's at the top of the show today. Laura J's, doing its best to pretend that this trip is boring and insignificant. If that's the case, he should do it via Zoom. Is media is going to get a full readout and recording of each meeting? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yesterday, while we were busy talking about fucking Moira Deming all day, Dan was getting ready to go to China. What was happening? Why isn't there any media? There's no information. There's no details. Who's he meeting with? Why is Dan going to China? Well, this is a little bit weird, don't you think, people? He did sign a memorandum of understanding previously with China for the Belt and Road Initiative. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Is anyone interested? Laura Jays is obviously interested a bit. Let's see what Rohan says. The head ABC guy in Melbourne who covers politics is a close personal friend of the media guy for Dan Andrews. Obviously. He pines to get an invite to his Sorrento beach house every summer. He will get first access. I'm sure he will. You know, the little circle jerk that goes on between Dan's political staffers and the ABC. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit incestuous. You know, there's going to be a fair. It's disgusting, people. Anyways, let's just pretend that Dan is a law-abiding citizen and he would never do anything this bad. Let's continue on. Okay, Chris, yes, I did see it. You did get blocked by this weird-looking... What the fuck is going on there, Chris? Dude, I think you dodged a bullet here. I think you dodged it. I think you did well. Chris, you did well. Good boy. Okay, let's go on. Steve, welcome back, Steve Noble. First thing off the bat, Steve. Weird way to say you don't want to answer any questions about The Voice. Yeah, Gillian Hill. Fuck me, man. Why? How is Gillian Hill your future? This is Labour Party 101. The future is Gillian Hill. What the fuck is going on? I'm calling him Gillian. I don't care if it's Julian. It's Gillian for me. Gillian, poor Gillian Lesser. It's actually quite sad and pathetic to see how badly he has been detonated on The Voice. Oh fuck no! Don't try to meme. Don't even try, dude. No. See, this is the problem. You know, we gave losers a sport. We gave all the losers out there, the people who weren't good at anything else. We gave them a sport, and we gave them participation trophies, and that sport just happens to be politics. And in this situation, well, Jillian is punching well above his weight. You know, we're not dealing with like the absolute heavyweights of thought control. Oh, thoughts here, people. Okay, detonated. No, look, Jillian, you're just not cool, man. You'll never be cool. You'll never get there. I know it hurts, and I know like you just wanted someone to come to your 8th birthday party, but you're a loser, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Jillian, look, don't try to meme. Just don't. Yeah, look. It hurts me more than it's gonna hurt you. I love the memes. I love memes, but you are a meme already, dude. You're already a meme. You don't need to go out and just continue. You're destroying the meme for me. You are the meme man. Okay, anyways, let's continue on. Jillian Hill. Detonate. Oh, fuck no. No, detonate. Can we? No, people, please. Okay, Benny, save me. Save me, Benny. Okay, Benny's actually going to come on. We're going to have a chat sometime this week, I think. We're going to talk all things, but mostly climate and energy, I think. I gotta come up with some good questions here. I gotta try to act like I'm sophistications. I gotta try. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but that's why I'd like to talk to Benny, because he's a bit of an expert in these areas. He knows the ins and outs. He knows his way around the traps. So I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna get him to fill me in, and hopefully fill you in a little bit as well. But let's see. Primary school analysis here from Mr. Poke. Yeah, it's the Senator CTE, please, Benny. Just Senator CTE. Mr. Pocock advocating for a domestic gas reserve in Eastern Australia. Okay, that's all right. I suggest to Mr. Pocock that he now expands his analysis to show how the government can intervene to break long-term contracts with our closest trading partners. They don't understand. They just think like there's a pool of gas, and on one end there's just a tap, and we just turn the tap, and then there's just customers lining up. So you can just say, okay, well, no, sorry, mate. Yeah, you had enough at the moment. Sorry. We're going to keep some of this out. So it doesn't work like that. People invested in these gas fields. They invested in this supply to lock in long-term contracts. Now, it's a very simple thing to do. All you have to do, Senator CTE, sorry, Benny, I'm not talking to you, but all you have to do is invest yourself. That's it. Go and invest in your own gas supply. Yeah, if you want this domestic gas reserve, sure. We got heaps of gas. Let's just invest some money. It wouldn't take much, I'm sure. It wouldn't take much. We'll invest in some gas, and we'll build some new gas wells, and then we'll have all the gas we need. The other stuff, that's other people's things. That they own that. It's not yours to take. You can't just take someone's stuff. I know it seems like, as Benny says, it's a primary school analysis. I know it seems like you can just take it, but you can't. You certainly can, but there will be consequences. Anyways, let's go on. CTE, Senator. Wow, Mr. Pocock himself. I actually got a notification on Twitter asking me if David Pocock's tweets were relevant to rugby at all. And I was like, wow. Okay. Anyways, Carolyn DeRosso. Just an anecdote. But I went to dinner last night in the Sydney CBD, and I managed to get a walk-in table at the 4th restaurant I tried to get into. The other 3 in the same vicinity were all chockers. What's this in relation to? The RBA has tightened hard. Retail sales trends still booming. Inflation still way too high. Stage 3 tax cuts still planned. Yeah, people are spending. People are spending, and I think it's not coming through wages. You know, they're not getting extra income through wages. Mostly wages have stayed the same. They're trending, 2-3% per year, but wages are generally staying the same. It's just that people are leveraging other sources of income. Most people have more than one source of income these days. So a lot of people do have income coming in, whether it be from shares, dividends, or blah, blah, blah. They have extra disposable income there. So they're using it, and it's not a good thing. I know people often say, yeah, well, we need to slow it down, but it is mostly, sorry guys, but it is mostly the boomers. It's the boomers out there with the cash who are spending up, and you guys have to stop fucking spending because it's killing us. It's killing us. Anyways, no, we need it. Here's Cameron. Here's Cameron, a great guy. Look, if you want to follow Australian politics and economics and get a good insight into the actual figures, follow Cameron. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It is criminal that this man is not in Canberra running some policy. Actually, he doesn't have to go to Canberra. Canberra should go to him. Really? Come on. Anyways, Cameron, what's he saying? Ron sums up housing policy in Canada. Well, housing policy in Canada and Australia are almost identical. Ron, every level of government talks about affordable housing. The policies they claim will make homes affordable are actually going to have no impact. Yeah, big surprise. It's all about the announcement. I think I tweeted to Cameron yesterday. It's about doing the least amount possible, but still claiming to have an announcement. There's got to be enough meat on the bones so you can have an announcement. But the detail or the results, that doesn't have to be too heavy. We don't have to be too heavy on the detail or the results. We just need the announcement. And yeah, everything they do. I think there was the rental price controls on in Queensland. Cameron touched on it really well. Just wait, I'll see if I can find it. Sorry, I don't usually dive into people's stuff here, but Cameron touched on it really well before. Here we go. This is how limiting the rate of rental price increases for the sitting tenant works. It only has an effect during brief periods of rapidly rising market rents. In this scenario, it reduces total rent over 12 years by 1.5%. That's what they do. It was a huge announcement. It was Anastasia's little distraction for the day. But when you actually dig into the detail, you're going to get 1.5% over 12 years. Congratulations, people. Oh, no. Anyways, let's go. James. Where did James go? I just saw him. James. Good morning, bud. How are you? I liked your video. Everyone, check James's video out yesterday. He actually read Menzies' speech on the Forgotten People. But anyways, let's continue. Oh, the neo-Nazis now claim they had coordinated with Angry Jones to be part of Let Women Speak. If true, you're making it super hard to be gender critical. Miss Jones. Who's this Miss Jones? Angie Jones, women's rights activist. Oh, should I follow? No. Okay, women's rights co-host. Oh, she's got to talk. Hey, we're talkers. Welcome. We could be friends. I'm going to follow you now. She's a talker as well. Okay, let's go back. No, go back. Okay, I don't care. We're still talking about Nazis here. Jeez. Oh my God. Can we just talk about Dan in China? What the fuck's going on there? Seriously. What's going on? This is the biggest story and no one wants to touch it. They want to skirt around the outside and go funneling Obama's balls and go play with the Nazis over here, but Dan's over in communist China cutting deals. Oh no. Okay, Megan. Morning, Megan. Good morning. Morning, Megan. How are you? Australians should be voting to change our constitution so it unambiguously prohibits foreigners like World Health and their pandemic accord from ever having jurisdiction here again. Yes, exactly. Totally agree. Get out of these international bodies. They're not there. They have to be put as advisory only. We don't need to sign international agreements. No one votes for these people. No one votes. No one in Australia voted for Antonio Guterres to dictate to them how much meat they can eat. No one voted for that. But that's what he thinks he can do. We need that exactly as Megan says. We need to change the constitution. We need to put barriers in there. We need to have some type of protection in there for the voting public. So we can't be railroaded by people like Bill Gates and George Soros and these other huge, just the blob entities, these blobs. They're all just, they're just these gross, blobbish communist organizations. The UN's a perfect one. The World Health Organization. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, let's get out of that. And just ban all Australian representatives from attending a World Economic Forum event. I don't know why they have to go. There's never any debate there. Everyone just goes and this is what I mean by the blob. They all just go there and they all agree with each other just on different levels of agreement. That's it. They don't debate anything. They're all there to, they all speak they all say the same words. They all have the same ideas. And what benefit is that to anyone? No one votes for that shit. No, cut it out. We don't need it. Anyways, let's go back. Michael O'Rourke. Australia. As a non-Indigenous citizen, I too wish I could be consulted when programs are set up that affect me. I could in principle write to my 2 members of parliament, but they belong to a party pursuing policies I don't want. They will naturally file and forget my letter. Yeah, that's true. Everyone wants more of a voice. I don't understand, like, why. I don't know who this dude is, but it looks like another plant. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know who this dude is. Maybe someone could inform me, but it looks like a plant. I don't mean like a fern or a gardenia. No, I mean like a... he just looks like a Labour member, you know. He's just always been in the union, worked his way through, probably did a trade, maybe I don't know, maybe a mechanic or something like that. And he's just been in the Labour movement, and now he's just like decided, oh fuck, let's put on the Indigenous face. And it's not really Indigenous face. He's clearly a darker man, but he could be anything. But he's gonna dress up. We're gonna dress up now. We're gonna go LARPing. We're going a full LARP, and that's what it seems like. It's just like this full LARP, you know. I don't know the dude, but he looks like a plant. That's all. He just looks like a typical plant. Okay. How many houses could Simon Holmes a Court have built rather than waste money getting Teals elected? Well, Florian, the issue with Simon wasn't that he was spending money. It was an investment. That's all. He had an investment to cover his investments. That's all. Simon wasn't interested in the environment. He's not interested in anything else. He was interested in the price of his LGCs, the large generation certificates, the renewable energy certificates. He was interested in those. The price had fallen out of the arse of them, and he had, you know, he's got investments sitting there, and they're just hemorrhaging money. He couldn't deal with that anymore, so he had to run the Teals. He had to run the Teals to boost the prices of those certificates. That's all, Florian. It's that simple. There's nothing altruistic about him. There's nothing. It's just simple money. And yeah, good on the Teals for playing along those really smart women, independent smart women, running a fucking investment scam for a billionaire. Well done, ladies. Bravo. Now everyone's got to pay. Simon gets rich. Everyone else gets poorer. But well done, ladies. You saved the fucking world. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Lord Nifty. Great guy. After Disney bought Lucasfilms, yeah, he is a big... okay, I've got to go on. Chad Theory. Gerald Risdale's wingman is unhinged. Okay, so I can see that. That's Paul Bongiorno, but I can't see what Paul Bongiorno says because I think he blocked me back in 1996. I think he blocked me. He preemptively blocked me. He wrote letters to all of them, all the media companies before they started, and they said, well, look, before you incorporate your business, you got to block this guy. And that's what Paul Bongiorno did. He blocked me. Here we go. Chad Theory. Good to see you, bud. I like you, Chad. Good work, man. Okay, so what's he on about? Chad Theory. David Pocock just now. CTE Senator, Chad. Can we just get this straight? CTE Senator. That's it. Okay. As a new senator, I've been shocked how much legislation is delegated legislation. So you'll set up an act, and under that, ministers can regulate. Yeah. That's the way it happens. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it, David? Bit of a problem. Whatever your politics are, this is why we need more independent senators in Canberra. Yeah, I know. But we don't need... Independence is one thing. We could say independent, but if, like I just covered with the ladies, if you're just controlled by a billionaire who's just trying to, improve his bottom line, that's not really independent, is it? No. All you've done is you've just taken the badge off, and you've just, you've debadged yourself, and now you're still the same fucking vehicle. You just have no badges on. It doesn't matter if they're independent. This is, words have meanings, and you can't let them dodge around these words, especially independent. Independent's a good one. You'll see the ABC often say, oh, we need independent journalism. You're not fucking independent, ABC. You take government money. And you're not independent. But they think independent money is, oh, yeah, we don't take orders from no one. And it's like, fuck off, you don't. Jesus Christ. There's nothing independent about them. Anyways, Let's continue. John Blaxland, Foreign Affairs Specialist. John Blaxland, specializing in defense policy. I wonder whether he sought security briefings before he went. I also wonder what he will say about China's expanding coal and gas industries. Victoria, yeah. What the fuck is Dan doing in China? How is this not a national scandal? Like, what the fuck is Dan doing? What? How? Okay, let's. Anyways, this is not a good look. Oh no! You see that shooting in America? Terrible, terrible shooting. But it looks like a trans rights activist took automatic weapons, or weapons with semi-automatic capability, fully semi-automatics. A trans rights activist took fully semi-automatic weapons and went to a Catholic school, primary school, and just started shooting kids up. How do you get that's a big problem. We have trans rights activists who are generally, on the frail side of mental conditioning. They're generally frail, weak individuals, and they're being convinced that the world is against them. That the world hates them, that, oh, you'll never be accepted, oh, you're oppressed, you're an oppressed person, blah, blah, blah. And it turns them into this victimhood, and then you end up with these people going to shoot up schools. I don't think this is right. I think the trans community themselves, they need, I've mentioned this before, they need all the mental health services they can get. They don't need affirmation. We do not affirm mental conditions. We do not affirm dysphoria of any type. And gender's the same. We don't affirm dysphoria. They deserve proper medical attention. Don't put them on drugs, and don't put them into weird cults like the weird leftist cult, identity cult. It's not nice. No one comes out of that looking good. Okay, anyways, let's go. Australian February retail sales plus 2%. This is what I mean. Boomers, stop fucking spending. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop doing it. No. Okay. Plus 6.4% year on year. Flat to down in real terms in terms of RBA's checklist for April pause. Retail sales supports the case for a pause. No, it doesn't, Shane. They are now unchanged since September, which means they are falling in real terms. Food-related sales up, but non-food is mixed. I know. Boomers, stop. Stop it. Stop spending. Don't. Don't. You've already got enough R.M. Williams. You don't need more. Okay. Almost there, people. I'm slowly running. Oh, Michelle Stevenson. Oh, I like Michelle. I'm just going to give her a like because I want to see her popping back into my feed. I think that's how the For You tab works, but let's see what she says. Just heartbreaking. Haley Scruggs, daughter of pastor, among the victims in the Nashville shooting. I know. This is just terrible. Like, how does... this person was convinced that this little girl was their oppressor. This is the most dangerous person in the world, was this little girl. She was coming to oppress them. Now, imagine the mental state that you have to be in and how much conditioning it takes to get to that stage where you actually believe that. And then you get guns and you go to a school and you shoot this little girl because you believe she's going to be oppressing you. That's how dangerous this ideology is. You think it's funny, like they go to shut down women speaking and they get all violent. It's the same thing. This is where it ends up. It's a dangerous, toxic ideology, and you should not encourage it. You don't affirm it. You don't even recognize it. You just shut it down and just move on. Ignore these people, Don't let them get a foothold anywhere. Anyways, thanks, Michelle. This is supposed to be fun. It's not really fun so far. Can we get something stupid? Nick's always got some good stuff. The world turns its rage towards trans individuals while elites rub their hands with glee. Yeah, I know. They love this. They love this, While we're sitting here talking about Nazis and we're talking about Moira Deming and we're talking about trans people shooting up schools, Dan's in China signing off deals. That's what's happened. That's a perfect... It's a perfect example of how it's going. They tee off people against each other using, using identity politics, and they have people trading off and fighting against each other while they're just stealing. they just the extraction of wealth is well underway. Anyways, who would you rather see live in Sydney for $300 and why? Trump. Yeah, I'll go Trump with that one. Okay. Evelyn Ray. I like Evelyn. Using dead kids to dunk on Christians. Nice one, mate. Some people really will stoop to these low levels in order to prove not only their lack of theological understanding, but their lack of soul. Yeah, because they're just... Okay, David Pakman, yeah, he's just a leftist. But very surprising that there would be a mass shooting at a Christian school, given that lack of prayer is often blamed for these horrible events. Yeah. Yeah, David. Those kids didn't shoot themselves. It was someone outside, someone who was mentally disturbed and obviously had serious issues, and they were locked into like a spiral of crazy, and no one was there to save them. And then eventually they went into a school and fucking shot the people who were praying. Jesus Christ. These people. Sorry, Evelyn. Yeah, you're getting me angry. I didn't mean, Evelyn, I didn't mean to be, yeah, sorry. Anyways, have a good day. Anyways, sorry, I like you, Evelyn. I like your stuff. Okay, anyways, Betty, back again. Safeguard mechanism. If Albo needed the Greens to get legislation through, the LNP must have voted against it. Therefore, the LNP must now say they will repeal it and get into office. Yeah, exactly. They just got to get out there every day. Just hammer this, just like the carbon tax. Just redo it again. You don't need much. You've got the plans there. Get a little book. Your plan, your action plan. Just do that. Go to a new business every day and just say, look, this business is shutting down. Or they got to put their prices up. Or they're struggling. Or these parents are going to the food bank. Just do that. It's the same thing. This is just a carbon tax. The safeguard mechanism is just a carbon tax. That's all it is. It's just the nerds, we gave the losers their own sport. And part of that sport is that they get creative with trying to think of new ways to basically do the same old shit. So they get really creative, and then you're just getting fucked up the arse, no reach around. That's all. Anyways, that's all the safeguard mechanism is. It's just another way to say carbon tax. That's all. No other way. So just run the same campaign. You've already got the template there. Just go for it. Anyways, Tom Connell. Yeah, Tom. Anyways, Terrigal, Libs ahead by 87 votes. Lead could grow significantly on postal splits so far. Yeah, isn't that funny? Like, they came out, like, everyone was celebrating. They were celebrating, New South Wales Labor get a majority. Yeah, no more majority, no more. You signed up to Alex Greenwich. You got Alex Greenwich running your party now. The guy who's trying to make it illegal to stop mutilating children, mutilating the perfectly healthy genitals of children. That's who's running New South Wales Labor now. Good luck with that one, people. Carolyn Durasso. Another example of Albo's better kind of way of doing politics. Sam Ray appears to be a graduate of the Penny Wong School of Politics, where it is considered acceptable to denigrate women for not having children. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't like women with children because that's another woman who's not in the workplace. They only like women who are in the workplace. They only like women who are working for their boss. They don't want women working for themselves or their families. No. They want full loyalty to the boss. Well, in Labor's case, it's mostly just the public servants. But either ways, they don't like women having children. It's a wasted unit. Basically, it's a wasted employment unit, a unit of employment. Concerns are mounting over the Premier's meeting with an organisation accused of seeking to directly and malignly influence state leaders on his first day in China. Why is Dan in fucking China? Come on. Oh my God. Karen Percy. I've never seen Karen before. Where are you from? Trauma involved, freelance journal, ex-ABC. Oh, don't put ABC in your title if you want me to take you seriously. The decision by Daniel Andrews not to take journalists with him to China is deeply disappointing. A visit to a crucial trading partner at a crucial time needs scrutiny. Yeah. Dan's just awful. What the fuck is he doing? I don't get it. Here we go. Nick Fabrio. Great trader, Nick. Nick's always got the good insights. Okay, other than turning off the immigration tab, government should create more friction for Airbnb hosts. 40k properties off Airbnb and into the supply for long-term rentals will ease some pressure. That's true. And Airbnb's trash. I don't know. You know, there was a time for Airbnb. There was a time. But it's just trash, you know. There's so many extra fees and shit put in there. You're better off a lot of times just getting a hotel. Just get a fucking hotel. Just get a service department, something like that. You don't need to go to Airbnb. It's not even worth it, really. At the end of the day, it's just not worth it. Bookings.com, really. Bookings.com just smashes it out of the park. Yeah, they really do a good job. Oh, here we go. An excerpt from Dan Andrews' interview with a state-owned Chinese television station. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
You can't imagine a modern Victoria without the Chinese. You know, the Chinese story is absolutely central to the Victorian story.
What?
For more than 150 years. Mm. You can't imagine a modern Victoria without the Chinese. You know,
we got to put the Chinese Communist Party into the Constitution of Victoria. The Chinese Communist Party is part and parcel of Victoria. It's part of our history. The Chinese people, that's one thing. It's the Chinese people in Taiwan. They don't really matter. It's just the Chinese communist-controlled people. They're the real people of Victoria. Fuck, man. What is Dan doing? What is Dan doing? How is this not like the biggest national scandal ever? Remember The Voice, people. Remember Albo and The Voice.
The Voice provided advice to
Look at that face. Look at that face. It's like a deer caught in headlights. You know, like when it's like the husband. It wouldn't be him because I don't think he could pull this off. But it's like the husband being caught cheating. And he's just like, oh fuck! I've got to think of something.
Of all the very strange questions I've been asked about The Voice, that's up there.
See, it's the exact same reaction. You're going to get this same reaction from Dan as well. This is how they operate. It's they try to just cower journalists into behaving the way they like. Albo can't deal with anything off script. If you get him off any of his ministers, but if you get him off script, he falls apart. This is gold. I've been saying this is gold for any journalist, any young journalist trying to cut their teeth, trying to work their way through. Get onto it. You could build your whole career just breaking Albo down. He can't talk off topic. He can't get off the talking points. And when he does, he gets aggressive. And call him on it. Say, what is that a way to speak to people? Is that a civilized way to answer a question? Don't let them bully you. Just go out there and you can really hit them. Anyways, I think I'm almost done for today. Oh no. Great chat. Great to chat. Great to catch up with. Great to catch up with. Blah blah blah. Oh fuck those. Cringe. Rewiring Australia. Oh my, talk about the grift. It's just the grift. Oh my God. Okay, anyways, I got to leave it there. My back hurts. Oh no. Oh fuck, Steve, what are you doing? They inherited arguably, yeah, I know, but that's their excuse. They don't have much. But what the fuck? Okay, speaking of, I criticize men's suits a lot. I criticize them all the times. I might not do it on this channel, but I do it a fair bit, especially ties. It doesn't make much. But what the fuck is going on here with her button? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. I'm here Monday to Friday in the morning. I'll throw on my rant. I'm just going to go through this week. Hopefully, I get to speak to Benny. Hopefully, Benny. Shout out, boy. Yeah, I'd like to get him on just to talk climate, electricity, energy, gas. He's a very smart man, and I'd like to really pick his brains, and hopefully you can learn something as well. Anyways, keep your tweets going through. I'm here Monday to Friday, as I said just before. And yeah, have a good day. It's raining here today. The weather here is just insane. Anyways, it snowed yesterday as well. Anyways, it's raining, but I got to go out for a run. I still got to do the run. Got to do it. Otherwise, no one else is going to do it for you. So anyways, peoples, have a great time. Peace.